Hey y'all, welcome back to the It'll Do Homestead. Well, I got some great news today. I just got off the phone with the gravel company. They're on their way out here to deliver the gravel I ordered. I'm getting 22 tons to start with the driveway. Not sure if that's going to be enough or way too much, but we'll find out soon enough. I don't know how well you can tell from the camera, but I got a rut right here on the side of the driveway that's been carved out from the rainwater coming down. Little hole there. It's kind of rocky and bumpy farther up you go. So these are some of the problems I hope to alleviate with the new gravel I'm going to get put down here. There's a couple big rocks in the driveway too. Let's take another look at it from this side. To me, it don't look as bad on this camera as it is in real life, but it is what it is. That's a pretty good load of gravel. It ought to be enough to get me started. I should have enough to get the ruts filled in and all the low spots I have. We'll just see how far we can make it up the driveway with what we have. Well, yesterday after I had the gravel dropped off, I had to run to the feed store, so I wasn't able to get anything accomplished. Thought I'd come out here this morning and try to fill up some of these ruts or low spots before the sun gets up. Well, so far this morning, I think I probably got about 30 feet of this rut filled up. Got a long ways to go, but it hadn't been too bad. like that about once or twice a year I get a really big rain, and the water will run down the driveway and cut a rut into it. So what I did a while ago, I took some larger stones and threw in the rut and dumped the gravel on top of it. Maybe those larger stones will help keep the gravel in. Off we go. Well, I've had an awful lot of fun this morning spreading this gravel, but I'm gonna have to take a break. I got some business in town I need to attend to, and thinking about picking up a couple railroad ties or maybe some 4x4s or something to line up over here, try to keep the gravel in the driveway instead of washing off into the yard. So I'll check back with y'all later. Well, good morning, y'all. Thought I'd come out here early this morning, get a head start on this shoveling gravel. Sun hadn't come up yet, and I'm still drinking my coffee. This cool weather this morning probably the only enjoyable part of shoveling gravel today, so might as well take advantage of it. Man, it's too early for this kind of work. I had to put my headlamp on so I can see where I'm going. I started up at the top of the driveway today. That way as the day goes on, I don't have as far to push the wheelbarrow. Looks like I'm doing a good job, but after the sun comes up, it'll probably tell a different story. Yeah. Time to get another load. I'd hear the lid to the pig feeder banging around, so you guys are up and eating. If it sounds like I'm out of breath, it's because I am. Let's go over here and say good morning. Oh, there's a security light. Morning, guys. How's everybody doing this morning? 1, 2, 3. Still got 3 pigs. What are y'all doing? Pigs seem to be doing really well. So I was up there at the top of the driveway a while ago spreading some gravel, and a car comes slowly down the road and slowed down a little more, and then it stopped. I think they were checking me out. They were probably thinking, what's that redneck doing out there in the middle of the night spreading gravel? Sure is nice this morning. Wish it's like this all the time. You know, you hear them roosters in the background. They didn't do too well in school. They never did learn that you're supposed to crow when the sun comes up. These guys crow all day and all night long. I don't know when they find time to sleep. It's quite a walk up the top of the driveway with a wheelbarrow full of gravel. I'm beginning to think that I should have had that dump truck dump some of this on my flatbed trailer so I could drive it up there with the truck. Live and you learn. So as I mentioned earlier, I am throwing some larger stones into the really low spots, the ruts, in hopes that it'll help hold the gravel in. So that gives you some sort of idea how much gravel I've used so far. Not much. So I came back empty-handed from Lowe's yesterday. I'm needing something to build a retaining wall right here to keep the gravel from washing off into the yard. I measured it off. I need about 32 foot of retaining wall. I looked at the landscape timbers. They didn't seem beefy enough. The 4x4s were a little bit better. Railroad ties looked good, but man, they were pricey for what I needed. I probably need the wall to be anywhere from 12 to 16 inches tall. Well, spreading this gravel is definitely not a one-day project. Today's been one of them days where I got to keep telling myself, just one more wheelbarrow full. I go dump it, just one more wheelbarrow full. Seems like I'm doing an awful lot of work and seeing very little results. But this will be the last wheelbarrow for today. So yesterday I started filling the little rut right here. It's closest to the gravel pile, so I didn't have to travel very far with it. Got a little bit done. Today I moved up to the top of the driveway. Up here the driveway was pitched a little bit at an angle, so that low spot was pretty deep. Took a lot of gravel to fill that up. I even had to do a little patch on the county road right here. Hope they appreciate me. And there's a couple little dips that I filled in. So that's what I've got accomplished so far. Oddly enough, I haven't even worked in this area. This is where everybody tends to drag the bottom of their car when they come down. I haven't had any problem with it with the truck, but sometimes I feel sorry if there's little cars coming down scraping the bottoms. Well, the sun is beginning to come up over the treetops and it's starting to warm up a little bit. When I first started this project, I knew it wasn't going to happen in a day, so I purposely put this gravel down here out of the way. That way I could work on it in my spare time or at my leisure. This is a bigger project than I've ever taken on before. I don't have any gravel experience. I know the first mistake I made was not renting an earth mover of some sort to spread this stuff, but I also don't know if putting that bigger stones in the ruts before I covered up is going to help keep it from washing out. I'm not sure what to do about a retaining wall. I know I need one to hold the gravel in. I'm not sure how deep I'll eventually need to spread the gravel in the driveway. So if y'all have any experience with gravel, any ideas, suggestions, leave them in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it. I'd like to hear what y'all thoughts are on it. So I guess I'm going to end part one of the driveway repair right here. We'll come back and work on this project another day. I've got other things I need to take care of. I appreciate y'all watching my video today, and I'll catch y'all next time here at the It'll Do Homestead.